welcome to Project Gold's Humanities Retaliation. My name is Grandmaster Apple, and I am the lead dev of the experimental branch. First and foremost, we need to talk about playtesters. We need playtesters bad. We need people who are dedicated and willing to test each update as we need them, and also to find bugs, track them down, replicate them, and do quality assurance. So if that's something that interests you and you'd like to get playtesting under your belt, link will be in the description below. Regarding the mod itself, we need to talk about a couple of things. We have had 3 major breakthroughs in how the mod plays and how it will work overall. We are going with an advanced movement system, potentially. This may be removed in the future if we can't get it to work the way we want it to. But the advanced movement system essentially will be that ships move on their own. This will be dependent on an aggro system, and they can be controlled by the player, but for the most part, the ships will be doing most of the work for you. With that said, we have also developed 2 new major systems. The first one would be cluster missiles and cluster torpedoes. They work exactly how they sound. Missiles will now break off into multiple missiles and hit a target with a mass effect versus a single missile hitting one target. This was brought up due to the fact that after 233 iterations of missiles, I was unable to create a system that the game would render with appropriate FPS to make it so that way the UNSC had swarm missiles, where canonically, the UNSC had tons and tons of missiles and fired tons of them, and we want to replicate as much as canon in this mod. So, yes, we have swarm torpedoes, swarm missiles, both of them work with a cluster system, and akin to that, we have also developed a point defense system that uses the weapons on the ships instead of it being an ability. Now, this point defense system is insanely complicated and was very hard to work. I stayed up for 27 hours just fixing the cluster missiles. I spent another 16 hours on the point defense system, but we have a working model. And this point defense system works really well, and it looks amazing, and it doesn't impact FPS whatsoever. If it does, it's negligible. So, essentially, we've got a new point defense system built into your ships that don't require pressing a button. We've got cluster missiles, cluster torpedoes, and a new advanced movement system. The advanced movement system is going to require a lot of tweaking. It is still in a very, very, very rough shape, but hopefully we can iron everything out, get around some issues that we're having, and in the future it'll look really nice. With that said, that's all I've got. So, thanks everybody for watching. For those of you who'd like to join our team, or if you have any XML skills, or want to just playtest, link is in the description. Join our Discord. You can DM me directly, or put in an application. I will have our project lead, Shai Shalot, look out for applications. And yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.